Oh, not really. Local drivers do it all the time.
The doctors told me I had to quit. I went down to Scripps. I was so sick. I was bleeding from about everywhere. I mean, my stomach was gone, my head was gone, my body was gone. They said, you just have to stop. And this is about 2/3 of the way through the season in the last year. And they said, you got to lay off. I said, how long? I said, well, we don't know. We'll check in a month and find out. So I called the studio and I told them, of course, they immediately sued me, breach of contract. And of course, I knew they weren't going to get anywhere with that when I got doctors after doctors telling me I have to stop. You know, they sued me another time. Remind me where we were here. In the second year, when I tore up my knee,
Yes.
and I had a hiatus on the first year I had the knee operated on. And the first day of the second year, I fell down some stairs and tore the knee up again. And I went to the doctor. Well, first I worked all morning until it got up like a balloon. Then I went to the doctor, and he said, you got to go home, get off your leg. So I called him, told him I'm going home. I had to get off my leg. And they threatened to sue me because I was in negotiations with them to get another writer, a raise for Mita, and a raise for Stuart Margolin. And they thought that I was pulling some sort of ploy to...
That was your leverage.
That was my leverage, and that had nothing to do with it whatsoever. What I did, I asked for 3 things, hoping to get 2. What I really wanted was a writer. You know. But anyway, they threatened to sue. They canceled the show. They put other people, they assigned them to other shows that day. And I went to work the next day, and I was working in Beverly Hills, and I was only about 3 blocks from my doctor's, and the knee was so bad I was hobbling. And I went over, and he said, Jim, I told you got to go get off it, get ice on it, and it's going to take 2 or 3 days. Okay. So I called them, told them. That's when they sued and let everybody go and assigned them to different series. And I said, this is stupid. So I went ahead and I finished that episode and just ruined my knee, just absolutely ruined it. And because I didn't want everybody to get fired, I didn't want the series to go down the tubes. I mean, they were literally trying to destroy it. And their zeal not to give me a writer. And anyway, that's basically what happened years later. The day I told them I couldn't come to work, they started suing. And they said, when? I said, I don't know. The doctors tell me I can come back. And they look at me, and I said, but it's going to be a month or 2. And so they canceled the series and let everybody go, sued me, whatever. Of course, I countersued. And that was the end of Rockford.